Hello, welcome once again. It's Tammy Boniface Concept. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to design a stunning flyer for a catering establishment, okay? So grab a seat, sit tight, and make sure you're watching this video. Watch this video to the end because every part of this video is very much important, okay? So if you're new on this my channel, make sure you also subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be dropping lots of videos on how to design stunning flyers and other graphic designs, okay? So like this video, comment and share this video, okay? So let's get started. So what we are going to do right now is you can see my interface right now. Actually my interface, the background is black. That's because I'm using the premium app. I'm using the premium app of Pixel Lab, okay? So but for those of you in my training group, don't worry, I'm gonna be dropping the link on how you could download Pixel Lab from Play Store, okay? So right now what I'm gonna do is to change this background color to white, okay? So the background we're going to be using is white color, okay? So in order for us to do that, I'm just going to click on this icon down here, okay? Click on it, and then if you scroll to your right, you will notice that we have from gallery, we have from camera, we have image. And then so from gallery is when you want to actually import an image from your gallery, okay? So but right now we don't need any image for the background. What we need is just to change the color from black to white, okay? So for those of you that have not used Pixel Lab before, don't worry, all you have to do is just to go to my YouTube channel and then search for complete beginner's guide for how to use Pixel Lab to design graphics, okay, using your smartphone. So let's proceed. So right now what I'm going to do is just to scroll, and just by my left hand side here you're going to notice an icon with the title color, okay? So you can see color, this is it. So just click on color, and then you're gonna see it's already on gradient, so we don't need gradient right now. So what we need is just the color. Just click on the color, and then you scroll and look for white color. So you can see white color right here. Just click on white color. Good. So another thing we're gonna do is to make sure that we take away the text that was there, that white text, okay? So click on this good sign here, and then tap on the text. Then you're going to scroll. Okay, so when you tap on the text here, the next thing you're going to do is just to tap on this A sign here. This A sign represents text, okay? So you just click on it, and then the next thing you're going to do is to delete the text. So you can see delete, so you just click on delete, okay? Good. So we now have our white background. So the next thing we're going to do here is to import the image that we're going to be using to design this particular flyer, okay? So for us to achieve that, all you have to do is to just click on this middle button here, okay? Just tap on it, and then you see import. Click on import. So it's going to take you directly to your gallery, where you could just go straight to search for the image where you saved it, okay? So this is where I saved the image. So and this is the image right here. So I'm just going to tap on the image and then bring it in. So this image I've already blended the image, and most of the images I'm going to be using, I have already removed the background, okay? So but don't worry, I'm going to be sending you this all the design resources that I'll be using for this design. So I'll be sending them to you in the group. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is just to click on this good sign here, just to import this particular image. Okay, so all we have to do is just to expand it a little bit, just to make sure that it's making sense enough. Okay, then the next thing is to centralize it. Oh, sorry, the next thing is to centralize it. Okay, so in order for you to centralize it, all you have to do is just to scroll and you'll find relative position. So just click on relative position and click on this middle button right here on the top, and then you make sure that it's centralized. Okay, so but right now we've not been able to position it to where I want, so I'm just going to push it in a little bit and expand it a bit. Okay, good. This is it. So let's make sure that it's centralized. Good. So the next thing we're going to do is to type a text, and this text is going to be the name of the business. So your business name is what we're going to type. Okay, so for me, I'm going to formulate a particular name for this particular design. So for you, you could just use your business name. Okay, so for us to be able to type any text here, all we have to do is to click on this A sign here. When you click on this A sign, you click on the plus sign here too, and then click on this pencil sign here to edit. So you erase this particular text here and then type the name of your business. Okay, so for this for the sake of this particular tutorial, I'm just going to formulate a particular name. So let's say I'm going to use Globy, right? So I'm going to use Gloomy. Okay, so it's going to be Gloomy, Glommy. Okay, so Gloomy's, it's going to be Gloomy's. So Gloomy's Kitchen is the name. Okay, so we just use Gloomy's, and then we bring it here, bring it down here and expand it. So if you want to expand your text, you could just click on this there is a white dot here, or you could actually just go straight to this double T sign here. So when you click on it, you could just either expand it, increase or decrease. So you can just increase or decrease. So let's just say we use 58. Okay, or we could just bring it down to, let's say 50 for now. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to look for font. Okay, so we're just going to change the font. So click on this AB sign here. So this font sign, just click on it, and then it's going to open the font page, and you scroll down because there are a lot of fonts here. So you're just going to look for the exact font that you're looking for. Okay, so I'm just going to scroll and select this Linkin Park. Okay, so the name of the font is Linkin Park. Just click on it and then click on this OK here. Sorry, it didn't select, so just go back again to the font, scroll down to the name of the font is Linkin Park. So we click on Linkin Park, good, and then click on OK. So this is it. So we centralize it this time around. Just make sure you centralize it for uniformity's sake. Okay, so the next thing you're going to do is to change the color. Just scroll and you find color, and then the color we're going to use is green because the two colors that are common here is green and yellow. Okay, so the red is just going to be just few, so we're going to be making sure that we're not doing color riot here. So we're just gonna change this color to green, and then holding it a little, just increase it a little, and then bring it down, and then make sure that we centralize it. So of course you remember, to centralize your text or image, you just have to scroll to relative position. Okay, just click on relative position and then centralize it. Good. So this is it. So the next thing we're going to do now is to also type another text. So we're just going to click on this plus sign and then click on edit, and then you wipe off this particular whatever you see there and then type in what you want. So you just have to type in kitchen. Okay, so this is it. Good. So just bring it down here and centralize it. So the next thing we're going to do is to also change the font. Just have to scroll and look for the exact font that you want to use. Montserrat is the name of the font. Montserrat. Just keep scrolling until you find the font that you're looking for, okay? Okay, so a lot of fonts are here, so in order to save time, I'm just going to go to recent because I've used that font recently. But for you, just to keep time and make sure you use the exact font, okay? So I don't want this video to be long, so I'll just go to recent and then click on Montserrat. So this is it. So then I click on OK, okay? Then the next thing I'm going to do is just to change the color. So the color I'm going to use right here is yellow color. Of course, I just mentioned that I'm going to be observing just two colors, and I'm going to make sure that we don't do color riot in here, okay? So the yellow I'm going to use is this particular yellow. And then I'm going to make sure that I centralize it as well. So just click on this relative tool, relative position, and click on the center. Okay, so good. So we have the name already. Then the next thing we're going to do right now is just to make sure that we import the image of the chef. Okay, so we're just going to click on the center button right here. Good, and then click on import. Then it's going to take you to your gallery. So you just have to keep scrolling until you find the particular image that you're looking for. So I'm going to look for the image of the chef. Stay with me and make sure you're watching this video. Please don't skip any part of this video because every part of this video is very much important, okay? And then so right here you can see that this is the image of the chef. So I've already removed the background, and like I said before, I'm going to be sending you these images. Okay, so I'm going to be sending you these images. So these images, I've already removed the background. I'm going to send it to you already removed, like the backgrounds have already been removed. And again, I'm going to send you a video on how to remove the background of any image. Okay, so but then you can still go to my YouTube channel and search for how to remove background image. Okay, so don't worry, the design resources will be sent to you in the group. So for those of you that are in the training group, I'm going to be sending you the design resources. So the design resources are all the resources that I used to design this particular flyer. Okay, so I'm just going to click on this good sign here. Good, this is it. So bring it down and then position it by the corner. Good. So the next thing I'm going to do is to mark all this that we have brought in. So make sure that you mark them, lock them. We're going to lock them in order to prevent them from moving about. Okay, so whatever you've already brought in and you're okay with it, whatever design you've done so far, we just lock them so that you don't make any errors. Okay, good. So for you to lock them, just click on this the padlock buttons. You can see padlock here. Just click on the padlock and then they are locked. So let me just show you. You can see that whatever I do on the screen now, nothing moves. So everything here remains stuck. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to bring in a shape. So this is the shape button here. So just click on this shape here and then this is it. The next thing you're going to do is just to adjust this shape. Then we're going to make sure that this shape, because there are about 4 of them, so you're going to make sure they are equal. So what you're going to do is to click on it and then click on this good sign here. Then the next thing you're going to do is just to go straight to your texture. This is it. Just click on texture and then click on this image sign here. Good. So just look for the image that you want to bring in. So we want to bring in our food. Good. So we're going to bring in the pictures of our services. So this is the particular picture that I want to bring in. I'll just click on it and then crop it a little bit and then click on this good sign here. So as you can see, I've already brought in the picture. So I've textured I've been able to texture the shape. So what I'm going to do right now, you can see that the rice picture, the picture of the food, it's rice actually. So it's looking like it's double. So what I'm going to do is just to increase the scale. I'm going to scale it and make sure that it's a bit okay. Okay. Then I'm going to go back to this shape here. I'm going to go back to this edit right here to edit the shape. So I'll click on this edit here. Sorry. I'll just click on this edit here and then scroll down. Okay, so just go to radius and increase the radius to about 15. Okay, and then click on this good sign here. So the next thing I'm going to do is to scroll down to stroke and then stroke it and increase the stroke to, first of all, let's change the color so that you see where you're stroking. So just change the color to green. Good, then increase the stroke to about, let's say, 5. Okay, good. The next thing you're going to do is to adjust it, move it to the side, and then copy it, and position them and make sure that they are equal, they look uniform. So you can just use this position tool here, click on it, and then move it to the right. So you can just adjust this so that it doesn't move too faster. doesn't move too fast. So good, this is it. So the next thing we're going to do is to click on it and then go back to texture and change the image. Okay, so just click on this image icon here and look for the second picture of your food. So what next? The next picture there is, I think it's gonna be this pasta dish. Okay, so just click on it and then click on this good sign here. Good. So the next thing you're gonna do is to click on this good sign and then copy it. Just go straight and look for copy, click on it here and bring it down here. Make sure they are equal. Adjust it a bit and then also change the texture. Okay, so texture it by clicking on this texture and then also clicking on this image icon here. Then look for the next the food that you want to bring in. So we're going to bring in this shawarma. So just click on it and then adjust it a little bit, cropping it a little bit, and then click on this good sign here. Good. So the next thing again is to also copy it. Click on this copy and bring it down. Make sure that it's uniformity. Okay, so just make sure it's in uniform. Okay. You just have to adjust it, and then also go straight to your texture, and then change the image. Okay. So click on texture, click on this image icon here, and then bring in the next food. So what we're going to bring in right now is this chicken. So just click on it and then click on the good sign. Good. So once this is done, the next thing we're going to do is to bring in, let's lock them. Okay, so let's just lock them. Remember I told you that whatever you do, make sure you lock it so that you don't make any mistakes. Okay, you click on the padlock to lock them. Good. So let's bring in the image, or let's say the flyer, so that we will see what we're doing. Let's be sure that we're doing the right thing. Okay, so in order to bring in the flyer, just go straight to this import and then search for the particular folder in your gallery. So I'm just going to go straight to PC Lab. Okay, so this is the flyer. So I'm just going to click on it and import it. So this is what we intend to achieve. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to, okay, so we need to do some adjustment on these shapes here. Okay, so we're going to do some adjustments. Okay, so in order to do that, we have to unlock it. Click here and then unlock the images. Okay, the shapes. Good. So first thing I can, from what I can see, they are too close to each other. So I'm just gonna adjust them a little bit. Give it a little space. Please take note of what I'm doing. Pay attention. Okay, so think this the stroke is even too much, so we could just reduce the stroke again. Just go straight to the stroke, click on it, click on the stroke and reduce the stroke width. Okay, let's say to 3. Do the same with all of them. Scroll down, look for stroke, reduce it to 3. Do the same here, reduce it to 3. Do the same with this one too, reduce it to 3. So let's adjust it a little bit, the top a bit. Do the same here. So this is it. So the next thing we're going to do is to also bring in the flyer again. So let's see what we're doing. So bring it to the front. Okay, find the flyer there. So this is it. Let's adjust the name of the business name. Let's take it up a little bit. Just take your time and make sure you're doing the right thing, okay? Graphic design is not something that you just rush and do any careless job and give to your client. You just have to be sure that you're doing it perfectly, okay? So make sure you're always doing the perfect job. Submit quality jobs, premium jobs to your clients, because a satisfied client will always come back again. So the next thing we're going to do is to okay, so the image of this the chef, so we're going to unlock it. Let's lock this other ones, the strokes, not stroke, sorry, we're just going to unlock this particular shapes and unlock that of the chef, so that's the only thing that could move. So the only reason why we're leaving this particular flyer here is because we want to make sure that the size and the shape of everything is intact, as it is correctly adjusted. So okay, so let's also do something here. I think these shapes, they are too close. Okay, so they are too close, or they are too far from the chef here. So let's bring them closer a little bit. So for you to do that, you need to unlock them again. Then you can move the 4 of them together. So how do you do that? Just click on this icon here, and then you'll see these check boxes. So click on the check boxes, 4 of them, and then come down here. The first one here is delete. The second one here, you click on the second one, and then you'll see these icons here. The first one there says rotate. Okay, the next one there is for you to centralize it. That is the relative position. And then you can see the position tool is also there. But now what do you want to do? We want to position it, so just click on this particular one. So we could just move them together. Okay, good. And then if we want to also enlarge them a bit, we still do the same thing. Mark all of them together, the 4 of them, and then click on this second icon here, and then click on this adjustment to adjust it a bit. Okay, so click on this good sign here, and then click on this two square buttons here. Okay, good. We're getting closer. So the next thing we're going to do is to also enlarge this chef image a little bit. So once we're done doing that, we need to copy it, because whenever you enlarge a particular image, the image is going to be blurry. So what you have to do is just to copy the image and then delete the old one. So copy means duplicating. Okay, so you just click on this middle button here, and then click on this copy, and then delete the old one, the first one. Delete the first one, and then make use of this particular one. So with this now, you can be able to retain the original quality. Okay, good. So this is it. So the next thing we're going to do is to let's lock it. Let's lock the picture of this chef. Let's lock it, and then bring in the flyer so that we will also see what we're doing. So what we're going to do here now is to bring in a shape to start typing and writing all of the address and then what we offer and all of that. So let's go straight up. So let's bring in the shape. Down here you just have to scroll. So tap on the screen, and then you see shape. So look at shape here. So if you look down here you don't see shape, the next thing you can do is just to go up here. You see a plus sign up here. Look at this right here. Click on the plus sign, and you'll see text. You see current date, sticker, shapes from gallery and draw. So you just click on shapes. Okay, good. So this particular shape here, you could just adjust the shape like this and like this. Make it a little smaller. Okay, click on this good sign here, and then bring the shape down here. So you could just adjust it a little bit, and then change the color of the shape to yellow. So this is the yellow that we're using. Then adjust it a bit by using this position tool. Take it up a bit like this. Okay, good. So the next thing we're going to do is just to type in our services or what we offer. Just say with our menu. Okay, so just type our menu. Okay, so for you to type, of course I have already mentioned it before, you just have to click on this A sign here, and then click on the plus sign, and then click on edit, and then wipe out this particular text that is there already, and then just capitalize everything and type in our menu. Cool. So bring it down here, and then change the color to white. Okay, then we'll go to font. Click on font, then change the font to, scroll down and look for a particular font. Okay, we could just use this Germanic bold, and then we reduce the size of the text. think that's okay. Reduce it to 30 and then move it. I think we should reduce it a little more. Let's reduce it a little bit again, maybe to 28, right? And then adjust it. Make sure that it's centralized, okay? Just adjust it to be equal. Adjust it more again. Adjust it more again. Please take your time and make sure you're doing the right thing, okay? Let's bring it down a little more, a little bit. Okay, so our menu. So the next thing we're going to do is to also click on the text, as in click on it and then click on edit. Sorry, we have to copy it, okay? So click on it and then copy it. The reason why you're copying it is because you want to use the same font. You don't want to go looking for the font again. So you just have to copy the one that you already have, duplicate it and then edit it, okay? So we'll just click on edit and then wipe it off, and then we'll start typing what we have to offer, okay? So what do we have to offer? The first thing we have there is rice. So let's say rice. So let's make it capital letter. Then we change the color to black. Good. And then we use the position to bring it down. Like this. So let's look at what we have here on the flyer. So what do we have to offer? We offer rice and stew, banga soup, shawarma, grilled chicken, okay? So rice and stew, banga soup, shawarma and grilled chicken. So that's what we have there. So we click on this text again, then edit it. Rice and stew, comma, banga soup, okay. The next thing that we have is shawarma, and then we have grilled chicken. We just have to adjust this and make it a little bit smaller, and then position it very well, okay? It's so good. The next thing we're going to do is to bring in another shape. So for you to do that, you just have to click on this middle icon here and then click on shape and then adjust the shape, adjust it to the last edge, adjust it very well, okay? Edge to edge, and then change the color to green. Just click on color. If you can observe very well, you will notice that we are always using either green or yellow, okay? So we're just going to click on green here. Good. So that's how to know a professional designer. You don't just mess around with colors. A professional graphic designer is always conscious of colors, okay? So just know the colors that you're using. Don't go doing color rioting. So let's increase this shape a little bit. Then we'll move it up, up, up. Then we'll bring this one back here. Okay. So just bring this one down a little bit again. And then our menu, we'll bring it down a bit again. Good. So the next thing we're going to do now is, I think this is too big. We're going to reduce it a little bit because there's something we're still going to bring there. So let's reduce it a bit. So we're almost done. So the next thing we're going to do now is to bring in some other images, something like cabbage and some leaves, just to spice it and make the background to look very beautiful. Okay, to make it look like actually a catering flyer. Okay. So for us to do that, just tap on the screen and then click on import. Then scroll. So we're going to bring this in. Good. Just rotate it. You see why it's always good to lock whatever you've done. So we need to lock whatever we've designed here. So we just have to lock them so that they don't start moving about. Okay. It's always good to lock them because you could make mistake and you wouldn't know that you've already adjusted what you've already designed. So by the time you save, you don't notice the error. So always make sure you lock them. Okay. So here we're going to rotate this like this, and then all you need is just a touch of this leaves here. Okay, good. So that's that. Just lock it, then go again to get another to import another image. Okay, don't worry, I'm just taking my time to show you how to do this. In our master class, by the time you're through with the master class, I'm sure that you're going to be very fast. You're going to learn how to be very, very fast. So I'm just slowing down so that you could understand it. So we're bringing in this particular leaf now. Good. then I'm gonna take it behind, I'm gonna take it back, okay, good. So we're gonna lock it, let's lock it. We're almost there. So the next thing we're going to do is we'll bring in another. Okay, this same particular leaf here, we're going to copy it and use it again. Okay. So without even leaving this particular interface, you could just click here and then see copy. Click on copy. So copied it. And then let's hide this particular flyer. And there will be space, okay? So we have to rotate this again. Just feel free to position it the way you want, but make sure that you observe, don't let it scatter and look too much or too many on the flyer or the design. So you just place it anywhere that suits you, okay? So the next thing we're going to do, let's look at the flyer again to see if we could do some adjustments. Let's lock it. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do right here is to bring in another image again. So tap on the screen and then click on import, then scroll down and look for a particular image that looks like cabbage. Remember, this is a catering establishment flyer, so everything should represent food. It should look like a food business, okay? So this is it. So just click on it and then click on this OK sign here, then rotate it. So you can just adjust it small, reduce it a bit, and then bring it here. All you need is just a touch of it to be the background, okay? So the next thing we're going to do here is to bring in another image again. So make sure you lock it. Always lock it, okay? Whatever design, whatever image you bring in, once you're done with it, just lock it. And then go back to the import icon and click on it. And then look for this pepper here. We're just going to bring in this pepper. So you can see that everything is representing a kitchen establishment or catering establishment, anyone you choose to call it. Okay? So we'll just have to adjust it a little bit and then bring it, okay? So let's hide this flyer. Let's hide the flyer. So we're going to rotate this particular pepper. Let's rotate it, okay? You can just make it a little bit smaller. Smaller again. Smaller again. Also rotate it a little bit. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is to copy it, then bring it here also. Remember what I said, all you need is just, you can see you just need a touch of this red color to be on the background, okay, so to make it look like a catering establishment. So you can see that everything here represents food. The green, red, the yellow. Okay, so they all represent food. Okay, so you must use food color. Okay, so let's bring in that flyer again and see how far we've gone and next. Okay, so you can just adjust this a little bit. Good. So let's go ahead and hide the flyer. So the next thing we're going to do right now is to bring in, we're going to type the address and phone number. So I don't know your address, so you're just going to use your own address and then your phone number, okay? But in case you don't want anybody to know your phone number, don't use a phone number that people are going to be calling, because people are actually going to see this phone number by the time you submit it in the training group. For those of you that are in my training group, okay? So let's go ahead and bring in the icon. So click on import and then scroll down to the particular image that the icon this time around is an icon, a location icon. Okay, so this is it. So we're just going to click on it, put a little bit, then break it in. Okay, so remember that everything here we've already removed the background. So like I said, I'm going to be dropping a link on how you could remove image background. Okay, so don't worry, everything I'm going to send to you, I'm going to send you all these design resources, so there is no need for you to panic. Okay, so all the resources that you need for this design will be sent to you. So let's change this icon color to white. Okay, so since it's black, it's not going to be obvious. So you can actually change it to yellow. You can just use any color. Red too can show. You can just use any color that will bring it out. So, but we need to use white. Okay, so white is better. You don't need too many colors to be on this design. You don't want it very shouty. Okay. So the next thing we're going to do is to type. So we're just going to click on this A icon here and then click on the plus sign, click on edit, and then type your address. So I'm going to use number 1 Heaven's Gates. Okay, so let me just look at what I used earlier on. So just go to the flyer, bring in the flyer, and then look at the flyer. So I said number 1 Destiny. Let me zoom it in a little bit. Number 1 Destiny Helper from Heaven. Destiny Helper from Heaven Road. Okay, number 1 Destiny Helper from Heaven Road. Oh my god. So we're just gonna click on the text and click on edit, and then make sure it's on capital letter. You can also use small letters, but I think it's better if you use capital letter. So just say number 1 Destiny Helper from Heaven Road. Oh my god. From Heaven Road. So we'll just bring it down here and then change the color to white. Click on color, scroll down turn it to white, and then you can reduce this. Reduce it. Okay, so let's make some adjustments here. This icon, let's take it to the left. So since it's an icon, it's an image, you have to leave this particular A sign, you have to leave this text part here and go to the image part. So this cycle, this middle one here, is where you could make adjustments for images. So you just go here to position tool and click on it, and then adjust this. Okay, good. Then click on this particular text we just brought in, come back again to this A sign here, and then make the adjustment. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to bold the text. Good. So you can see we've been able to achieve a lot. So I think there's something that is missing. So this particular cabbage here, we still need to bring it and copy it. We need to copy it, duplicate it. Yes, because we also have it here by the left. So but it's not very obvious like that. So we're just gonna reduce it. Just gonna reduce it, and then let's adjust this again, this icon. Let's move it a little backward like this, and then adjust this text again so that we can bring in our phone number. Okay, so that's the last thing we're gonna do then. Done with this. So to achieve that, you just need to click on this center button, this middle one, and then go to import, and then scroll to look for the phone icon. This is it. So we're just gonna import it, and then change the color to white just like we did with others. Okay, let's scroll and look for white, and then we bring it down here and make sure we reduce it very well. Okay, so reduce it to the minimum. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is to use the position tool to scroll and move it downwards like this. Okay, so we just need to reduce this again, the size of the icon. In order to do that, we can also use this particular relative size to reduce it. Okay, good. So just go back to this position tool, and then bring it down a bit to make sure that it's equal with the other one. We have to bold it a little bit again. We have to increase the size with using the relative size. Okay, so just this is it. So then we have to copy this particular text here, click on it, and then click on this A sign here, and then click on copy, and then click on edit, just for you to put in your phone number. So I'm just going to put my phone number here. Okay, then we'll bring it down here like this. I think we're done here. We're good to go. So let's look at what we have here. Okay, so so far so good. I think we're good to go. We're done here. So the next thing we're going to do, so let's just hide this particular flyer so that we could see the beauty of our job. Okay, good. I think I need to also expand this. Let's increase the size of this particular one, this shawarma picture here. Let's increase the size a little bit. And position it in the center like this. Okay, so this is it. I think we're done here. So the next thing we're going to do is just to save it. Okay, so meanwhile I just want to lock that shawarma stuff. Okay, good. So we're done here. Thank you very much for watching this video. For you to save this particular design, you just have to go here, click on this save button, and then click on save as project. Make sure you save it as project so that you can come back to it, just in case your clients maybe want to make some adjustments. Maybe the phone number, person wants to add another phone number or something. Maybe you're not really done, or you notice something else that you didn't position very well, so you could just come back to it again. So click on this save as project and then give it a name. You can name it anything. Okay, just click on OK and then go back again to that same save button, then click on save as image. Then right here, make sure that you change this to PNG. Okay, and then come back to this default here, click on it and then click on Ultra, then click on save to gallery. Okay, so we're done here. Good. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please like this video, comment. If you have any challenge, make sure you drop it on the comment section, share to your friends, and then make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you very much.